Keanu Reeves, A Journey of Hope in Africa. Keanu Reeves had always believed in kindness, but nothing could have prepared him for the journey he was about to take. Leaving behind the flashing cameras and glamorous movie sets, he set out on a different kind of mission, one that had nothing to do with Hollywood and everything to do with humanity. His destination was a small, struggling village in Africa, a place where families battled hunger, illness, and poverty every day. As his plane touched down on the dusty runway, the warm African sun cast a golden glow over the land. He stepped out carrying his own backpack, greeted by a few aid workers who had been expecting him. Despite being a global superstar, he carried himself with quiet humility, shaking hands with each person, thanking them for allowing him to be there. The drive to the village was long, the roads rough and uneven, but along the way he saw children playing with makeshift soccer balls made of plastic bags, their laughter echoing in the air. Women balanced heavy water jugs on their heads, walking miles under the scorching sun. Even in hardship, there was strength and resilience in every face he passed. Upon arrival, he was welcomed by the village elder Musa, a man whose deep-set wrinkles told stories of time, struggle, and survival. Musa extended his hand and told him, "You are not just a visitor, you are family now." The sincerity in his voice touched Keanu deeply. He had come to give, but already he felt like he was receiving something much greater, an understanding of life stripped to its essence. He was taken through the village where he saw homes made of mud bricks, barely holding together against the elements. He met Amina, a mother of 5, who invited him into her tiny home. Her children sat on the floor, their eyes wide with curiosity. She spoke of the daily struggles, how some nights they had nothing to eat, how she walked for miles just to collect water that wasn't even clean. Keanu listened, holding her hand as she fought back tears. "No one should have to live like this," he said softly. Determined to understand more, he visited the village's only medical clinic, a small room with almost no supplies. The local doctor explained how they lacked medicine, how children died from illnesses that could be treated so easily elsewhere. Keanu stood in silence for a moment, overwhelmed. "Imagine being sick and having no medicine," he later said, looking directly into the camera. "Imagine being thirsty and having no clean water. This is their reality every single day." He then visited a school where children sat on the dirt floor, writing on slates because they had no paper. The teacher explained that they did the best they could, but they needed books, pencils, desks, simple things that could change lives. Keanu knelt beside a little girl, helping her write her name, his heart aching at the unfairness of it all. But sadness was not why he had come. He had come to help. And so, with the aid of volunteers and local workers, he rolled up his sleeves and got to work. Together, they built a solar-powered water pump, ensuring that the village would finally have access to clean drinking water. He helped lay bricks for a new classroom, his hands covered in dust, his smile never fading. He carried sacks of food to families, sharing meals with them, listening to their laughter as they spoke in a language he didn't fully understand but felt in his heart. One of his most cherished moments was playing soccer with the children, their boundless energy lifting his spirit. They didn't see him as a celebrity. To them, he was just a kind stranger who had come to play, to listen, to care. As the days passed, Keanu realized that he wasn't just helping them, they were changing him. The simplicity of their gratitude, their ability to find joy even in hardship, taught him lessons no movie or fame ever could. When the time came for him to leave, the entire village gathered to say goodbye. Musa handed him a wooden carving, a depiction of their village, with him standing among them. "You are one of us now," Musa said. Keanu clutched the gift to his chest, his eyes welling with tears. "I will never forget you," he promised. "This isn't goodbye, this is see you soon." As he drove away, the children ran after the vehicle, waving and shouting his name. He waved back, knowing in his heart that this journey wasn't over. He had come to Africa to give, but he had received something much greater, a renewed sense of purpose, a reminder of what truly mattered in life. Later, sitting in a quiet room back home, he reflected on everything he had seen. We take so much for granted, he said. Water, food, medicine, education, things that should be a right, not a privilege. But we can change that. Even a small action can save a life. And with that, he made a vow to continue helping.
If this story inspired you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to help us bring more uplifting stories to life. Your support makes all the difference. Thank you for watching.